Hello. Though I don't think we met before. I guess it makes sense. Very busy adventure, you see. Are you? You're not this person. Where are the dyed roots? Oh, not the dyed roots. I mean the dyed. Yeah, you didn't get rid of your piercings and your. Where'd your bust go? Yeah, you're not stupid, bro. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Galvatein Adventurers Guild. There's also a demo, as you can see, and basically we're running an Adventurers Guild, and I don't think there's anything else to it. So, with all that being said, let's just jump into this episode. The current demo uses AI translation, so some expressions may be awkward, and the official version takes. Alright, bro. Was my name? Uh, okay, that's good enough. For the children who will live here in the future, the era of peace you enjoyed, never forget what. Never forget that it was built upon the noble sacrifice of heroes. When an unprecedented calamity swallowed sky, land, and all creation, and people came to believe that self-destruction was the only form of rest. There were those who lit the primordial light at the vanguard of deepest darkness. The world called them the Galvatein, shining with brilliant golden light. Let us bury the pain of our history deep within our hearts, and pass on the budding sprouts of peace to the next generation. May they take root as the firm foundation of this peaceful age. Thus, I swear to become the chronicler of the hero's resistance, and the final editor who threads together the last great tragedy. From the History of Tragedy, Volume 2, Central Library of the Continent of R. Remdry? Episode 1, Hero of Our Time, July 1st, year 1812, or 812, Adventurers Guild. Alright. Oh my, I'm here. Welcome, hero. You look a little down today. I'm not British. Honestly, how am I gonna keep calling me that? The Galvatine family were the heroes who saved the continent, you know? Everyone calls me that, even if I don't want them to. That's... that's the problem. That all happened before my father was even born, and I'm just a novice adventurer now. So, just call me by my name from now on, okay? Alright, I'll try. But, did something happen today? Well, actually, it's because of Lenaw. I mean, Lenaw, the elf adventurer I know? That's right, we actually went to the academy together. Even though she's way older than me, she always looked out for me like a sister. Lenaw. That's unexpected. We even passed the adventure exam together and celebrated afterwards. But lately she's been avoiding me. I feel like I did something wrong, but I have no idea what. Um, and? And? Aren't you, aren't you supposed to give me advice now? Just kidding. So, are you free this evening? Yeah, I didn't have any plans. I was feeling down anyway, so I was just gonna rest. In that case, why don't you stop by the Guild Tavern? Lenaw's supposed to drop by too. I'll set up a meeting so you two can talk. But meeting her all of a sudden like that feels too abrupt. What if she really has come to hate me? That would just make things even more awkward. Don't worry. The Lenaw I know wouldn't do that. Besides, if you don't face it, nothing's gonna change. Okay, you're right. I'm an adventurer now, so I'll try confronting it head on. Great. Could you show me today's quests? At this rate, I'll be working overtime and missing lunch. Sorry, I talked way too much, didn't I? Alright. Quest review. Ordinary citizens who submit quests often lack knowledge about monsters. Therefore, you must deduce the monster by combining the described appearance and traits in each quest. The quest paper is stamped with the emblem of the request area. This information becomes a key clue to identify the monster. If you have any questions, ask the adventurer. You can click on the emphasized parts of the request, the adventurer, loot, etc. to interact. Loot, license, deadline, etc. and use the checklist on the right to carefully review all elements. So, hunting quest. Blowhard Night. There was once an old man in a village who told tall tales of mythical beasts. One day, the giant bee he spoke of actually appeared, terrorizing the villagers. The old man prepared himself in his ramshackle hut as if he had expected it, and charged the beast's head on his mule. The beast fled with his wings torn off, but the old man was severely wounded and never recovered. For the sake of the old knight's honor, please finish this creature off. Wait, hold on. Wait. So what? Displays the number of village visitors to the guild today. Once all the visitors complete the guild's review, workday ends. There's the reputation. If a reputation reaches 0, the guild may face closure. Okay. Never let it hit 0. Okay, approved. Oh, she was just asking for a potion and leave? Okay. Greetings, Audie. It's a clear day today. Good to see you, Castley. Hunting quests. I was just telling a story from a fairy tale. Frogs are actually all handsome princes under a curse, and if you give them a kiss filled with love, it can break the spell. But then the next day, from inside the frog the size of a house, Clara's voice rang out. Big, handsome prince, wake up! I'm here to break your curse. I shut my eyes tight. Please, save that innocent fool. I'm confuzzled. Well, was Clara alright inside the monster's stomach? She screamed so much the frog had no choice but to spit her out. Even then, she kept believing in that strange fairy tale. Do you think she'll be okay from now on? I gave her a good knock on the head. She'll be alright now. This is evidence that proves the completion of the quest. Embedded loot will be reviewed and collected with it. Feeling a bit nervous, like my heart's pounding. Yeah, that's right. These are the frog's eyes. Oh. Hold on. What kind of frogs are we talking about? Okay. I got some interesting monster designs. Okay. Giant bee was real. We have zombies. I'm trying to find like where exactly she just came from. I don't think she's lying, but I just want to check. I don't see a single frog. Maybe I'm blind. Slime. Oh. Are you sure? That don't look like a frog eye. That looks like an egg. I'll prove it. I shouldn't have done that, clearly. Being dumb. Okay. If I get it now. I understand it now. Also, Zam. Hello, I finished the hunt in style. Welcome back, Geronos. I smell something delicious. Looks like the meat's kind of cooked. Perfectly cooked, right? Shot a fireball straight into the pit. Whoa, did that cause any collateral damage? Well, some things around did catch fire. Crops, a few houses, and what else was there? But hey, the quest's done. The quest's done and dusted, right? I guess you're right. Wait, what did you fight? I was reading. The origin of the limping village. All of New Pavil is full of holes now. The farm, the stables, even inside the chicken coop. Thanks to the Thanks to those rat-like bastards digging up the ground, both people and animals are about to end up limping. The problem is they're hiding on the ground, so we can't even catch them to make sure or to make soup. Leave this to the professionals. Is it even okay to take this? I guess. I mean, she did her job. It's done. Okay, I've completed the quest. Welcome back, Lenore. So this is Lenore. Um, what is this? Did you have any trouble during the hunt? The monsters were calmer than I expected, but this damn weather was the real problem. Why it's so cold in the north? Okay, she was in the north. I suppose cold isn't something elves are used to. Exactly. I thought my bones would freeze solid. Um, who is the demon in the snowy reed field? I accidentally killed a small, furry creature with horns, and then a beast that looked like its mother suddenly appeared and started charging me. This is what my young nephew said after returning badly injured from a hunting trip in the snowy fields. His thigh was covered in blood, pierced by something sharp. For our safety, please slay that demon. Did the child kill this monster's offspring? Well, technically yes, but not really. I'm not sure I understand. The child was actually trying to free a monster caught in a bear trap, which makes sense since the monster's babies can just be as cute as animals. That's right. I'm sure they look even cuter to children. Sometimes it's hard to tell them apart from animals till they mature. Yeah, anyway, the baby monster ran away from the trap in a panic, but it wasn't bleeding properly and soon ran out of strength and died. And unfortunately, the monster's mother happened to see that. So that's what happened. Um, Dude, this is Dullhorn. It was a bison. Huh? What? Wait, pause. I'm so bad at this, but I don't understand. What's okay loot and what's not? What, she didn't kill it, but she's taking the thing for it? What if I just restart? What happens if Dude, there are some actual baddies in this town. What is this? Go back, Margaret. Did you handle the monster this time? Um, I struck it down with the scripture when its core was exposed. You must be upset that the sacred scripture was defiled. I'm not upset, I'm simply displeased. Still, it was a necessary hardship to vanquish evil. I'm sure Tantius will understand. Okay, wait. License expired date. Oh, right. I was not checking this at all. Why can't I check this map? Um, that's fine. Um, I'm sure, yeah. Anyways, a soft cow appears third time already. The barn was reeking something fierce. So I went to have a look, and when you know it, the cows were dead. Nothing left but hide and bones. This makes the third time already. The worst part is we've got no clue what's done this to them. If it were the monsters doing it, at least we'd have some peace of mind, but the only tracks we found are tiny bird prints. It's enough to drive a man mad. So wait. Soft cow? Those are he I say humanoids, but not really some. Tiny bird prints? What even is this? I'll tell you no. And this is nothing against you, but I have no idea. Not only do I not know where you were, but I also don't know what this is. What is this? Must not know how to read. Go ahead. We're at one. Like, what am I doing? Alright, so I don't trust you already. Yeah, I'll do my best. Well, I must correct the proof. Hellish snow removal, all soldiers fall on. The soldiers are going through hell, not from war, but from snow removal. Recently, there have um, been when we explored the snowy mountains this time, we found a footprint as tall as a person. It seems to be the work of a large monster. So what's this? What do you think the monster could cause an avalanche? I found it strange too, so I looked into it. My conclusion is that they did it for fun. You mean they did it for amusement? Yeah, even smart beasts sometimes kill weaker lives for fun. Aren't we no different? They probably got some through watching humans constantly claim stuff that's downright cruel. Endless snow clearing. Alright, what's this? It's mostly quite an achievement. Yeah, even that yellow cat should bring a thing or two. Yellow cat, you mean Castling? She's no cat. She's a tiger. Does that really matter now? Uh, no. Okay, so it's cold, but where I don't think there's a single other thing that's cold. Like a bird? What even are these? The other chick brought in cooking. I don't actually, well, she cooked the meat, but I don't know if it was a wife on the ground. That other chick had to bring in a slime core and faked it for an eyeball. I cannot believe I let that slide, bro. Wait a minute. Oh, I think this is true then. She has 3 tiers of winter, and they say it seems to be work of a large monster. You got that? Okay. Okay, look, I'm on the straight and narrow now. Well, it's been a while. Good to see you, Galen. So, is there some good news? Ha! Took down the beast the size of a house. I feel great. Alright, so, Frenzy Drunkard got a friend who's crazy about booze. There's none other than Grum. Recently, he drank some honey wine he found somewhere, and it said it tasted like swallowing the song of siren. Sirens, you say? Then he said he wanted to brew his own and took off into the forest. Now it's been 3 days. Grum is hanging on to a bee monster deep in the woods. It's absolutely maddening. Someone please help this foolish friend before he kicks the bucket. What's this? This one who got stung by a bee, alright? Ha ha ha! You mean the guy who hung there for 3 days straight just for a sip of honey mead? Don't worry, just some scrapes and muscle aches. No life-threatening injuries. That's a relief. Never thought there'd still be a drinker worthy of a dwarf. I'd love to share a drink with that fellow someday. And that stinger, this is thick as your forearm, Gallon. Yeah, no kidding. The thing was huge. If I were to brew some liquor with it, I don't even know how big the bottle would have to be. I wanted to try the booze made from that thing. The monster's corpse belongs to the hunter who defeated it, right? If you want, you should go ahead. Well, I lost control of my strength to crush it completely. All that's left is that one stinger. You're strong, bro. Um, so to be, you got siren, siren. Then where is it? And then there's the B. You got that. Okay, I can read now. Hello. Welcome back, Felix. Okay, so I already know what that goes to. It's not it. Yeah. So this better be about these undying things or has problems. At the quiet break of dawn, the lake was pumping out clean water, replacing the polluted. Watching that sight, a sudden brilliant idea struck me, and I couldn't help but shout, Eureka! If I put this thing in the privy, the cleanup would be perfect. My idea was flawless until it started shooting razor sharp streams in every direction. For some reason, it reacts only to my fresh pollution. The hole in my backside tells of my frustration. Please do something about this. Huh. What's this? The monster. No, was the client okay? Yeah, they had a bandage on their backside, and we're already looking for the next experiment. I wonder what a terrible thing they'll try next. Huh. Quite person. And that's impressively transparent. I can hardly believe it was meant to be used for that purpose. Even thinking about it again, it feels so dirty. This time I think the client was more at fault than the monster. Wait a damn minute. It's eight. Wait. So I think you're on a roll here, right? But also, oh no, your thing goes away soon. The deadline set by the quest giver. Oh my God, I'm actually horrible at reading. So this is the deadline set by the quest giver. If the deadline is exceeded, rewards cannot be claimed even if the request is completed. September 12th, 1812. That's the quest deadline. It's not September yet. July. So she didn't kill it though. So can I even give it to her? Oh, let me go with my judge. I'm not gonna give this to you. Let me see if that's the right thing. I'm so confused, bro. Bro. I see you. Please take a. Okay, so why did rejecting her actually take away more the other ones? Listen. I just need to lock in. Please take a look at the request report. Welcome back, Olivia. So you got a slime ball. It better be about slimes. What about the man in the same outfit? Monsters that look like transparent jelly have popped up and covered the village. They don't pose a direct threat to people, but right in the middle of the streets, they melt clothes and armor, creating embarrassing scenes. We're doing our best, but there are just too many of them to handle easily. If you strike the core inside the monster, you can take them down quickly, so anyone who can, please lend a hand. Uh, Sounds like a troublesome creature. Yeah, when these slimes roam the streets, they're a real headache. Taking down a single one isn't too hard. Once they start forming in groups, things can get really embarrassing. This makes me feel embarrassed for them. But aside from that, they're pretty charming monsters. They're squishy and look super cute, don't they? Now that you mention it, maybe they do. Oh, it's so sticky. It feels really gross. Really? So I think you should try to befriend this loot. Huh? Why is that? Even though it looks like this, the slime's core is actually really useful in lots of ways. Oh, I see. So you are okay in the license department, and then Hey, Olivia, this is May, and if I count on my hand, January, March, April, May, June, July. It's like 2, 3 months ago. I can't give this to you. Uh, Horrible first day. Was not reading. Hey, you're here. I've been waiting for quite a while out front. Hello, Galen. Sorry I'm late. Did you wait long? Haha, I was just saying that. Taste your cooking, I'd gladly wait a bit. Thank you for saying so. I'll prep the ingredients and get started right away. What would you like to order today? Hmm, I'm in the mood to sink my teeth in a big hunk of meat. I've been chasing bees all day with my head craned to the sky. I'm hungrier than usual. Oh, and actually, this meat here, orc belly meat. Orc belly or orc meat boasts thick, fat, tender flesh and rich juices, but the unbearable stench is enough to turn you. Why are you making me cook this? Hunted it myself today, so it's fresh. Could you make something with it? With your skills, just a bit of salt would turn it into a masterpiece. Galen, most restaurants don't let customers bring their own ingredients, you know? Ah, you're right. That was careless of me. Sorry about that. But I'm different. I'll cook it for you right away. Visitor's ingredients. If you successfully cook the ingredients brought by the visitor, your favorability will increase more than usual. Aha! So you can crack jokes too. I walked right into that. Alright, so I gotta cook it up. Magic bot cold. Oh ho, boss. What kind of spoils came in today? My mouth is watering already. Calm down, Cole. You had your fill yesterday too, didn't you? Come on now, boss. Humans eat 3 meals a day, but I only get one. So shouldn't my expectations be tripled? Magic Cooking Pot Cowl. Magic Cooking Pot Cowl is a companion who helps with the tavern's cooking. Actually, the main chef. Feeding Cowl continuously with various loot helps him grow and enables cooking of the higher grade dishes. Put 3 ingredients in the cow's head, the lid part. Start cooking. Understand the characteristics of the main ingredient and combine with side ingredients and spices. Different events occur depending on the dish served. Try to match the dish with the customer's preferences as much as possible. Check. That's a fair point. Alright, so he wants. This is the man. And he says he wants salt. Brother. And no eyeballs, bro. These are refreshing scent like the masking. Oh yes, this is perfect. This is what I cook. Use orc belly's main ingredient lightly salted. Step 2. Um. Lightly salted? What cooking attribute? What am I supposed to say? Like, what? No, because if I boil it, then the salt would get dry. Yeah, let's just. What else have I want? Let's use nature, bro. I got that. Cook it up. See what I get. Porridge. Can I just. Wait a minute. I want meat. Get up. There we go. Here's your order. Ooh, yes, this is it. A sincere smile spreads across Gallon's face. The smell alone tells me this is going to be amazing. Thank you. I hope it suits your taste. Oh my god, wrong voice. Let's dig in. Whoa. The outside is crispy and golden, but the inside is soft and juicy. The meat juice floods the mouth like a ripe fruit, and the savory fat carries its aroma all the way to my stomach. Your food is always top notch. I'm truly grateful. Glad you liked it. I wish a pesto had a chef like you. Us dwarves make excellent booze, but our cooking is less impressive. One day, I'd love to treat my comrades to your food. Thank you, but what kind of place is Pesto? I've heard it called the City of Dwarves, but it's not very well known. Understandable. Most of us rarely come to the surface, so not many of us have a chance to ask. That's true. Honestly, I can count the dwarves I met on one hand. Pesto lies far deeper underground than you might expect. The city's built around a massive furnace gifted by a fat Hephaestus himself, with bridges connecting homes, workshops, and all sorts of buildings across the cliffs. After a day's work, we gather at Hammerhead's Tavern. The beer there is absolutely divine. I must be getting old. I'm feeling homesick. Hearing that makes me want to visit someday. Could I ask for more stories like this again? Of course. With food this good, stories are a small price to pay. Ask me anything, anytime. Thank you. Time flew by while we were talking. I really enjoyed the meal today. I'll be back again. Come by anytime. Cooking section went better than the day did. Hello, Lenore. Hello, boss. I'm here. Welcome, Lenore. Did something happen? You seem upset. It's your fault. Why did you set up a meeting between me and Dorosia and the hero without warning? But I really thought you two needed a chance to talk face to face. And you agreed to it, didn't you? Well, yeah, but now that I'm actually here, my mind's gone blank, you know? I don't know what to say. Life's all about the real thing. Sometimes you just have to dive in to find the answer. Easy for you to say when it's not your problem. Enter hero. Hello, I'm here. Welcome. Welcome. Today I'm gonna settle things with Lenore for sure. Want to hear the speech I prepared? She's like right here. I think Lenore would be better audience for that. Oh, you were already here, huh? You could have said something. Hello? Hey, Lenore, what was that? Are you determined to keep your distance? No, it's not. That's not. Do you really hate me that much now? Why? Why? I don't know what I did wrong, but I'm sorry, okay? Please don't hate me. It's not that I hate you or anything, jeez. Sorry to interrupt, but have you decided on your order? Seriously, in a moment like this, you really are heartless, boss. As expected from the iron-blooded Expector. Iron-blooded? Yeah. What kind of absurd title is that? I'll just have something sweet for dessert. You were crying just a second ago. Oh, whatever. Sitting between you two is making me feel like I'm a weird one. Just give me a cup of tea or something light to clear my head. One dessert and one tea. Would either of you like to add anything? As long as it doesn't have meat, I'm good. Anything's fine with me too. Serving food. If the customer has no special requests, you may serve any dishes from the menu freely. However, if you serve dishes they dislike, favorability will drop. Understood. Hey, boss. Sounds noisy outside. Why did you make another girl what? Did you make another girl cry today? Stop saying weird stuff, Cole. Anywhere. Anyway, sounds like it's time to serve some proper tea. Got any recommendations? Aha! So you are saying you need my expertise. Give me a moment. I've got just the book. When a dish is successfully cooked, it is registered in the cooking recipe. Using the recipe makes cooking easier next time. I've already made one thing, so if you had something like that, you had something like that all along. You didn't say. I've been taking my own notes from the side. Haha! What's the fun in giving away everything from the start? A bit of mystery and distance is what makes something charming. Boss, don't go falling for someone like me too easily, right? Alright. Don't worry. The only things falling for you are the leftover scrapes. Ah, I see. So anyways, drinks. Slime bubble tea. Mana tea. And then dessert. I'll make Wait, so she wants a light tea to drink with a sour taste. This has gotta be sour. There's no way. Okay. Oh yeah. Is that really it? Here, take that. Thanks for your sour, sour, sour. Man of moss. Moss. Fresh aroma. What do I do this? Let me ball. Cook. There we go. Serve. Here's your order. Did I? Lenore sighs and shakes her head. Did I accidentally order seawater or something? Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Lenore. Looks like there was some kind of mistake. Oh, I mean, mistakes happen. I mess up on quests sometimes too, like today. Just make sure it's the proper dish night. You didn't ask me for anything specific except something sour, and I was like, okay. I believe in, I believe in you, receptionist. I know you'll serve something delicious next time. I'm counting on the dessert. Yes, I'll make sure there are no mistakes this time. Sweet taste. Um, Harpy egg pancake, siren macaron. It's got to be the macaron. Or should I give her sherbet? I'll give her sherbet. Man. Here. Cook. Wait a minute. It's a sorbet of tears, not a frost tears short sorbet. It's actually so depressing. This is not gonna do what I wanted to do. Porridge. Trash. Dude, what do you... Oh, retain their form. Spices. Oh, sweet. And then frost. Cook. There we go. Cooking. Order's ready. Thank you, owner. Derosia. Try it quickly. I guarantee the owner's cooking. Wow, it looks really tasty. Mmm, so sweet and smooth. A sincere smile spreads across Dorosia's face. The moment it touches my lips, the sweetness waves softly like a tide, wrapping around me. But it's not too sweet, so the dessert sings harmoniously in my mouth. Thanks for the meal. Seeing the expressions on both of your faces, it looks like things went well. Yes, of course. Thanks to the delicious food, my mood has improved even more. Right. This time I really had to rely on the boss in many ways. Then, may I ask what happened between you two? Trying to dig up the lady's secrets, huh? Isn't that an occupational hazard? Yeah, I think so too. No, if it's something difficult to talk about, I won't pry any further. I was just purely curious. Sometimes I think the boss is secretly a bit narrow-minded. I don't feel neglected or anything like that. Really? You two have such a great chemistry, huh? Actually, it wasn't such a big deal. I just didn't know how to treat Dorosia, so I kept my distance. Which means... It's exactly as you think. I didn't know Dorosia's background. The kid who couldn't even properly sing a practice wooden sword turned out to be the heir of a tremendous family. That sounds like a story from a fairy tale. Sis, maybe we don't need to talk about that right now. I don't know either, so I scolded her like a little sister and spent time with her. Honestly, I even worried she might have been buried in Lake Serencia by hired assassins and become drowned. I bet the instructors of the Adventurers Academy who found out the truth are having nightmares every day now. Well, the Galvatein family stands shoulder to shoulder with the human kings, the elf elders, the clergy of religious orders, power of a national scale. On a national scale. This is why I hide my origins. Honestly, I don't dislike their respectful look towards my family. They really do hold some influence. But the achievements of the first hero are stories even my grandfather has never seen. Still, people call me the hero family, the heir of the Galvatein family. But I'm just me. I have the name Dorosia, and even now I exist fully as myself. I silently looked at Dorosia. My God. I'm sorry. I suddenly felt unfair to you. Boss, as you can see, Dorosia is quite ordinary and fragile for a hero. On her first quest, she even came back without her weapon after a slime took it. And she confidently went to catch a prairie cat, but returned covered in dirt. Sis, why are you telling such embarrassing stories all of a sudden? I just suddenly thought about it today. Whether the person in front of me is a hero, a mage, a human, or a dwarf, well, dwarves are a bit different. What does it matter? In the end, the person before me is just the same clumsy kid I remember. I see. Of course, many rumors were spread in the future. The descendant of the Golden Hero and an elf who left the World Tree Forest. That's juicy gossip for anyone. But I'm used to that by now. And since she's from the hero's family who saved the world, how could they not treat her well? Of course, sis. She'd just trust me. I'm only an apprentice adventurer now, but I'll rise on my own strength and reach the top. Then, at the highest place, I'll crush those rumors so no one dares to say such things. Is that so? What do you think, cool-headed boss? She's the hero that fits this era best. I see. Then I guess I'll have to believe in her for sure. Thanks for arranging this, boss. You too, receptionist. Thank you for today. I'm going to talk more about what we didn't finish today. I'll come again. Feel free to visit any time. Episode 1. Finn. A name once sung in legend walks the world anew. That's it. There is no. Originally, dwarves. Wait, there's a second episode. Originally, dwarves are those who live deep in the ground alongside metals. Because of that, it's quite rare to encounter them on the surface. Yet now, such dwarves have appeared right in front of the guild. Not just one or two, but a dozen or so, arranged in a disciplined formation, silently staring at the guild. Dwarf clad in full plate armor raised a dark red banner, and at the same time, a deep, heavy voice echoed against the stone walls. Oh, nah. Honor to the dwarves. Glory to Esther. Offering our hearts to the flames of Hephaestus. The brave sons of Hephaestus have arrived here. The ancient tongue of the dwarves' declaration was so solemn, it brought a momentary silence inside and outside the guild. At the unprecedented sight, an awkward stillness hung in the air. Then, a dwarf carrying a warhammer, nearly as large as himself, began to walk forward slowly. It's been 4 months since we last met, Audie. Oh, he's calling me out. That voice. Could it be? It looks like this story will get long, so let's go inside and talk. Episode 2. 2 princesses, 1 name. October 23rd, year 812, Adventurers Guild. Aha! Now that I've taken off my helmet, I finally feel a bit alive. I actually forgot his voice. Has it really been 4 months? Good to see you, Audie. So, it was you, Galen. But that scene just now. My old man is quite a conservative fellow. He had no choice but to officially announce the delegation's visit according to tradition. I regret causing you unintended trouble. I offer my sincere apologies for that. No, it was an honor to witness the dwarf's oath firsthand. But, is there something urgent going on? Haha, the kind of thing you're worried about isn't the case. It's just a minor issue. Brought the delegation here. A minor issue? Well, it's a bit embarrassing to say, but Princess ran away from the castle 5 days ago. I see. No, isn't that a huge problem? Princess had been very free-spirited since she was young. Sneaking out of the castle to explore Pesto was her daily routine. And 3 years ago, she even traveled near the Elven Forest. Besides, if it's the princess I know, there's little reason to worry about her safety. If you say so, oh my god, if you say so confidently, Gun, then I suppose it truly is fine. But to my old man, Princess still looks like a young child. He's so worried that just the other day he hammered his own finger instead of iron. A man who spent half his life hammering and forging. You must be really worried. Indeed. That's why I'm leading this delegation as the representative of the Pesto. On the surface, we handle it as a trade negotiation with the guild, so there should be no problem. Certainly. It's better than this matter doesn't become widely known. Right. The fewer who know, the better. The princess's disappearance could cause unnecessary misunderstandings and conflicts. But I've already heard everything, so what do I do now? That's just how it is. I can't just melt a valuable asset like you in front of the furnace. So there's no choice but for you to join us. Galen, you planned this from the start. Then let's get straight to the point. We must gather clues about the prince's whereabouts through adventurers. But there's one thing you should know beforehand. What is it? Coincidentally, the day after the princess has disappeared, a woman with the same name also went missing.
Based on eyewitness reports, they look quite similar. So we've made several false leads. Understood. Then, my job is to collect accurate information. Exactly. Feel sorry for that girl. My priority is the princess. Keep gathering information, but nowhere gathers news across the continent like the guild does. That means your information will play the most important role. Understood. Leave it to me. Today, I'm not Gallon the Adventurer, but I'm here as a member of the Pesos delegation. And as a Faces' son, I can't just accept your kindness without returning a favor. If your help brings a good resolution, I will formally request from an old man to present you with one of the dwarves' treasures as thanks. I humbly ask for your cooperation. You got it. Collection note. Information related to the events is automatically recorded in the collection note. Hover the mouse to see the details. Map. Finally, the map is unlocked. So, what's... Just taking a look around. Don't mind me. North, south, east, west. I never eat soggy waffles. How am I talking in this voice? Leave. Okay. And then record note. One name, two princesses. Isabella, Princess of Beauty. A dwarf envoy described the princess soft, violet hair, the fairest among dwarves, boisterous spirit, heavy drinker, formidable warrior, and a habit of staring off, as if remembering someone. Whether any of this will truly help is uncertain. So this is the lady we're looking for. See what we got on the chopping block today, and it didn't, and my thing is low. Okay. You might want to get that expiration date checked out. Hello, receptionist. I've completed the quest. Welcome, Miss Galvatein. Receptionist, can I ask you something? Of course, ask me anything. Why do you still say my name so formally? Huh? Call me Miss Galvatein, but you call Lina so casually. Well, even so, I feel calling the heir of Galvatein just by her name might be too informal. Receptionist, didn't we settle this last time? Wait a minute. But you, Miss Galvatein, call me receptionist. Then, hey buddy, you can be casual too. I'm sorry. Let's just look over the quest. Yes. Let's just talk about the quest first. The river died with golden blood. Gold coin fell from a carriage crossing the bridge. As the shining coin began sinking beneath the surface, a man threw himself over the railing. When he managed to retrieve a few coins, people driven by greed started diving in the river one after the other. Blinded by desire, they struggled and fought underwater, losing their lives, and eventually became monsters trapped on the riverbed, guarding the remaining coins. Someone is needing to purify this river. So what is this? So wait. Let's check the map real quick. Serencio Lawn Dawnbreak. Elf Forest. This is a very unordinary shield. Wait a minute. Crossing a bridge? It's not a lake. It's like one bridge I see. Is this one? So it's a Zella. They turn into monsters? What is this, dude? So this must be the... Oh, these are coins. Yes, these are the coins that bewitched those who became monsters. What happened to the remaining gold coins? After the monster hunt, my family separated to collected them and donated them all to an orphanage. Huh. Have you ever met anyone during, like, this during your adventures? I told her the story about Princess Bella. Oh, I think I've heard that name before. Where was it? I'm sure I have. If you remember more, feel free to tell me anytime. Ah, that was the Black Cat's Nap. Could you tell me more about that story? Drinking the entire barrel. Dorothy shared. She missed. She. Everything is good. They say Isabella, as she appeared in the Black Cat's Nap, emptied an entire oak barrel by herself. Even Grum, a famed drinker in his own right, collapsed in exhaustion trying to keep up with her. Wow, she is one crazy drinker. Um, so I'm gonna prove this. Thank God. All right, ring a ding ding. Next people, next person. Wait a minute. This is Felix. What happened to your hair? Compare the photo on the license with the adventurer's appearance and click suspicious parts on the adventurer's appearance. Oh, it's just like papers, please, and stuff. I was gonna say, like, I mean, you look like the same person, don't get me wrong, but your hair grew longer and you dyed it. Also, wait, 8/12, 10/28. Okay, you're fine. Don't you smell something weird? Uh, yeah, I really don't know. The lake became a frog hatchery. Frogs? A vampire? Whoa. Oh, nah. Yeah, huge frog. Countless eggs have completely blocked the ferry's route. While I was fishing out, I nearly tore my arm rolling the sticky, massive eggs. If all these eggs hatch, this lake will turn into a massive frog nursery. At this rate, everyone in Galvatein will die. So what's up with this? Because... Oh no, it's an egg. If one egg is this big, the frog in the quest must have been huge. That's right. And on top of that, his belly was full of kinds of strange things. So it was really tough. But she got it, so... Cover your hair. My hair... Well, there's a reason for that. Yeah, what happened? After I defeated the frog from the quest, I helped clear the eggs from this lake for several days, but one of the frog's bodies I set aside kept swelling. Oh, this thing expired like tomorrow. Good on you. I set aside kept swelling. It burst over your head? That's disgusting. That's right, so I ended up covered in all its goods. And after that, my hair color changed. Actually, there's also the smell. Oh, that's what she was... Hello, Felix. Don't you smell something weird? Yeah, I don't know. Sorry for the smell. Calm down, Felix. I wasn't gonna say anything bad. And honestly, it doesn't smell that bad. Really? Thank goodness. Anyways, before I let you go, your quest outline is good. I need to ask you about Isabella. Oh, you mean that beautiful lady? I remember seeing her in Black Cat's Nap. Thanks to her, I got a free meal. Could you tell me, okay. Let's look at the thing before she leaves. Never gets drunk. One evening in the Black Cat's Nap, a lively adventurer challenged a crowd to a drinking contest. Surprisingly, the winner was a slender woman named Isabella. It wasn't that she drank well, rather it seemed that as through as though alcohol had no effect on her at all. Where is this Black Cat's Nap? It's right here. Okay. So she's been here in every story, and everyone's crossed here at least once. Can I leave? Anyways, you're good to go.
I really went through a lot. I'm glad to end it well. Alright, next. Ooh, you began. Dronos. I've completed the hunt with a bang. Welcome, Dronos. A1211. License is good. Hey, I can't give this to you anyway. I'm just look. Hey, what's this? There's 4 mana. It's expected audio you recognize well. Loot containing mana like this is really rare. If only I hadn't brought that moisturizing cream for Alice last week, I could have brought some research materials. Because I don't really need to read this, but smelly giants with mushrooms growing on their backs showed up again, and they suddenly started threatening me. Choose one side to spare 5 bastard swords or 5 dwarves. What a horrible choice is that? The sailor only let me keep one, either my beautiful weapons or I spent a whole month crafting or my comrades. Of course I chose my beloved one, but I never thought it'd come to this. These bastards are cruel enough. They bro-picked the swords? Alright, before I send you away, you mean the princess who appeared recently? Yes. Oh, library? Yes, everyone calls her because how beautiful she was. I heard she was so moved while reading that she even shed tears. People say she looked like a pearl rain falling from the sky. Could you tell me more about the story? And she did. Scarlet Love too. Oh, the Bella is interesting. Scholar who loved the witch. Anyways, I can't give it to you, so yes. Look at the expression. See, now I'm cooking. Now I can read. Next. Who are you? Oh, it's Lena. What happened to you? What? You used to be so tall, you got shorter? The thing expired today. I guess she got it, didn't she? I just want to say home alone. I've lived my whole life in the countryside, but now there's a cheap house available in the castle. I rushed over and signed the contract right away. I was so excited. Finally, I get to live silently in the city. But cheap places have their reasons. I woke up to find my furniture in ruins and a fork and a knife stuck on my pillow. Please deal with this ghost that's ruining my happy city life. Hello. Though I don't think we met before. Haha, I guess it makes sense. I'm a very busy adventurer, you see. Are you? You're not this person. Where are the dyed roots? Oh, not the dyed roots. I mean the dyed. Yeah, you didn't get rid of your piercings and your. Where'd your bust go? Yeah, you're not stupid, bro. Just, your face looks a little different from the license. It's similar, but there's definitely a difference. Oh, wait, take a closer look again. And you see, it's re. I mean, Lenore. You just said read. Alright, you just gave that away. Said Lenore, Lenore. I can read it, bro. So, quest line. Anyways, what's this? This is a picture of a house and a sprite in it. I studied a lot about monsters. Know your enemy. Did I read? Oh my god. Stop talking. Yeah, win every time. No matter the quiz, it's nothing in front of a clever elf like me. Yeah, Lenore would never say that, bro. But it was a close call. What do you mean by that? If the drawing had just been a little worse, I don't think the monster would have even looked at it. Huh. What nonsense is that? I drew it so well. Did I? Yes, what about Isabella? Ah, that nuisance. I heard people whispering about her not too long ago. Apparently, she was reading a book and she suddenly burst into tears. She was so loud they kicked her out right away. Um, so they kicked her out. So let's see the story. So she left Ipesto and went all the way over to Black Cat Snap, and then she decided to stop drinking for once in her life, and she went to the library, and they kicked her out of the library. Now she's somewhere. It's a common tale, ghost hunting, or someone dying there. There's no way a perfectly fine house would go for that cheap, right? You're quite knowledgeable for someone your age. Of course, I do know everything. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm not giving this to you, bro. Nice try. Don't you bring such a disgrace upon me? That's what you're allegedly. Okay. Oh, you stole someone else's ID. Next. Okay. What's up, Black Bites? You're really dirty. What's up with these cherries? The hidden twin sisters. Around the time Helen was eating her seventh walnut pie, shouting with joy over an incredible new record, then another Helen came down from the attic and, "What's a huge pig?" she yelled, grabbed me, and ran out of the house. Why is there two Helens? Adventurers, please help me find the real one. Did you find a mimic? Uh, what's this? From a different monster? When I arrived, the monster had already disappeared elsewhere, and the client described the monster as a moss boar. So, wait. It expires on November 3rd. Your license expires soon, but not super soon, and a moss bear. A moss boar. None of these even look like boars. What am I clicking on? It's a minotaur. Yeah, I'm gonna give you. I was okay. I want to give you the benefit of the doubt. Don't get me wrong, but you're not giving me enough anything with this. Like, I can't even find the item that you're talking about. Dude, did that other girl try to give me a house doodle for my gram? There's no. Whatever he just brought me does not exist, dude. I'm gonna tell him no. Oh, it's a moss board. Okay, he might not be lying. Wait a minute. Successful completion of the class. Could this be loot from a different monster? Wait, so the monster left, then he came, then he tracked it down, and then some? Or are you just saying that? It's it's with the state of yours. Sounds like not at all. To be honest with you. Then what's with the dirty look? Ah, well, I just like playing in dirt. Huh, everyone does. You're faking it, bro. Wait a minute. What place is this in? Forest of the Elf? Look at the map. So you mean to tell me that you went all the way over here to go find something and you can't even tell me why you got dirty apart from this? I'm gonna ask you one more question. I'm gonna send you on your way. I met her in New Zealand. Um, Hot Springs. Santa Barley Beer, a woman who introduced herself as Isabella, visited the Prelude of Flame, the famed hot spring, with a hearty laugh. She said she'd longed for this place, and from her the rich scent of barley ale lingered in the air. What's it called again? Prelude of Flame. She went down. She went again. A pesto to Black Catnap to the library and then down the Prelude. Okay. I'm not giving this to him. Like even if he actually did it, he's sus. Okay, that's good. I'm smarter now. Next. What happened to you? She used to be awake. She hasn't slept for a couple of days. Anyways, what's this? Undead's overtime addiction. Oh, she's been up all night. Oh, for a lot of nights, I guess. The gravekeeper of New Azella reported seeing a strange sight. At the same time, a group rose from their earthen beds and marched toward the village all at once. Guests, drained of blood by bats, Lambert, killed in the arena, Revea torn apart by bear. And then what is this? Welcome, Margaret. Okay, that's good. Her expiration date is today. But I'll give her the pass, because it's okay, because, yeah. She hasn't got the chance to, because she's busy. So what's up? Why are you asleep? You look pale and exhausted. I'm fine, so please just reception the quest quickly. Bro needs to go to sleep. Anyways, these loot is there a problem? I verified that the quest involved an undead. Wasn't it about a bloody bat attack? That's part of it too, but I was not paying attention. Wait a minute. New Azella. This is a bat's blood sac. Anyways, have you ever encountered someone? Now that you mention it, on my way back from New Azella, can I read? I met a woman who looked quite similar, while my own body reeked of Matata blood. She, with her violet hair, smelled absolutely lovely. Could you tell me more about that story? And Margaret shares a story. A woman with pale violet hair passed through a port of gold host, her face alight with excitement as she boarded the ship. They say the air around her was filled with the soft mix of anemones. Zella. She went to a port. That's the only way. She went from everywhere else to Prelude of Flame, crossed it all to go to Glass Shore Port, Tilborough, whatever. This is okay, right? Never mind. It's not that bad. Mistakes happen. Okay, there you are. I'm about to complete another quest today. Welcome back, Lenore. Tomorrow. Thing is good. Ordinary quests. There's no loot. He's just ahead, brother dwarf. My poor older brother and I dreamed of having our own blacksmith shop, and recently we finally bought a small forge. Excitedly, we were busy exploring every corner, but then my brother went to the storage room and vanished without a trace. All that was left was an old box. I think he might have finally mastered teleportation magic. Could you help me find my missing brother? What's up with the loot? Actually, there was no monster. The quest description didn't directly mention any monster either. That's right. All it was is an unpleasant chest. Dude.
You didn't find his brother either. Can I even accept the quest? I mean, like, dude, it was probably look. Like, I have to reject it because she didn't. It was probably a mimic, and that his brother just got consumed by it. Anyways, tell me about Isabella. Serencia, the largest lake on the continent, was suddenly stirred by a powerful current. Startled villagers rushed to investigate, only to witness an unbelievable sight. Someone was calmly swimming through the very heart of the lake. Took the thing all the way to Serencia. Or something like that, I don't know. Maybe she went to Blue Bay. Took the path up to go to Serencia. It was a mimic, Shoddy. You can't, yeah. Should I quit being an adventurer? It, you shouldn't even attack the chest. Welcome back, Olivia. My. Anyways, I'm having a wonderful day now that you're here. My bad. Anyways, what's up? Okay. The next party that hits the streets. In a quiet shopping street, a woman who was creaking and dancing strangely. The shopkeeper, displeased, shouted loudly, "Hey, tsk, business is bad enough, so just get lost." But a few minutes later, the shopkeeper was copying her dances exactly. Then others who saw it started shouting and chasing them away, biting and clawing in fights, then dancing the same dance over and over again. If this keeps up, the dancers will take over the whole street. What was up with people dancing? They weren't dancing. They were zombies flying around wildly. I thought something exciting and thrilling was about to happen. I was so disappointed when I saw it for myself. That's actually crazy. Your expiration date is good. Dude, Olivia, it's you and these dates. It's too late. This is 5 days ago. Drowned. Isabella. Her hometown. Let me in there. Kalea. Canalea. Can I read? This is right. There's a religion called the Freya Order that only locals trust, and recently among their followers, a woman has been mentioned consistently. The description matches many of the characteristics you just mentioned about the princess. Could you tell me more about that story? A goddess at Mirror Lake? The number of hopeful followers wishing to join the Church of Freya has surged dramatically. The reason is a woman was seen washing her face in Mirror Lake, and the villagers, upon witnessing her, declared in fervent awe that a goddess had descended into the mortal realm. Is it Dawnbreak? Aether. My bad. It's either lake. Wait a minute. Canalia. What the hell is Canalia? Okay, so
This is just genuinely somewhere that I have no idea. But I get it. Also, Mirror Lake. I feel like there's only two lakes, and these are only two lakes that have been mentioned. Serencia has been mentioned. Dawnbreak. I'm just gonna guess it's Dawnbreak. She went this way. Just never mind, Brunel. Maybe it's Spring of Ether. It's not a lake. It's spring. I don't know. Alright, leave it at that. What's this? The wrong scent is stabbing my nose. Oh, it's really the worst. Right? I was so conflicted over it, you know? Should I just grab the quest altogether? I'd probably do the same. Carrying this all the way back to the guild, I know it's normal to expect the loot for quest description, but I think in situations like this, we need a different approach. Anyways, yeah, you're late, so I'm not giving this to you. Oh, why did I make a mistake? Next, you again. I didn't, you didn't do the right thing last time, but I'm gonna make sure you did this time. Ooh. Um, you're fine. Feels like I've waited unusually long today. I'm sorry, Salvo. Today I've had a few things to ask other adventurers, but I'll reception it faster than usual for you. We even tried to break through a stone that can't a dwarf picks. My God, I've been talking for too long. A stone that even a dwarf's pickaxe can break. How did you manage to defeat such a monster, Salva? I split it in half. Really? I cut it with my sword, that's all. As expected. You're really amazing, Salva. Is that so? This is basic stuff, so don't praise me too much. So does this core keep regenerating as long as it exists? Yes, just like a slime. That's fascinating. That's fascinating. How does it work? Well, scholars or mages will figure that out. Why are you curious about that? Sometimes small knowledge helps with reception. I see. Something. Volcano. Estelle. Not that. Oh, about the golem. Have you ever met someone about, or have you ever met Isabella? It's a kid, yeah. Speak. Mm. Dwarf Challenger cornered, pull out a hidden weapon. It was the champion defense match held at Freedom Arena. And almost at the same time, something fell into the center of the arena. It was a loud noise like a falling star. Sounds like a sword bird somewhere. Anyways, a child nearby burst into tears from the commotion. A woman behind comforted the child using magic. Her name was Isabella. Can you tell me more about that story? While watching the magic Arena Freedom, Isabella noticed a child crying. Amid the sudden commotion, she handed the little one a small bottle, and when it was opened, a puff of smoke burst out, followed by a cat-shaped candy blooming like a flower. Could she possess some kind of special magic? Arena of Freedom. She went back to New Azella after that? So after somewhere being in Serencia and then going to like some lake of mirroring, she went back down to the Arena of Freedom. Okay. Approved. She's going to sleep. Next. Ooh, what happened to you? Mm. What's up with all of you guys and expiration dates? Get that stuff checked out. Remember, Gray Bears. Hey, what's up with your eye? Did you get attacked by that bear? You got hit by a baby bear? How'd you let that happen? It's crazy. It's just too cute. The size is quite large. At this size, all the guild adventurers could eat their fill on baby bear. It was cute. Ah, sorry. So, let's ask you about this. What's up with Asbella, if you know her? Arena Freedom. Yes, that's right. The woman prince who saved the champion in danger and embraced the princess. Now that you mention it, can there really be a woman prince? Someone saved her. Yeah, you're good. Thanks, see you next time. Perfect. You again. Save it. Yes, Galen. Good to see you. Character appearance events. The characters appearing may differ depending on choices. Well then, time is short. Let's get right to it. How should I deliver the information you point out one confirmed incident at a time. Then you provide me with whatever information you uncovered related to that. Understood. According to the investigation team, the princess visited an inn. If you've heard anything about the Black Cat's net, let me know. Strengthening tire barrel. Haha, that's our princess, all right. A proper dwarf should be able to empty a barrel like it's nothing. I bet she looked quite the sight, that ale lover. But that name sounds awfully familiar. Yeah, the next question. Now for the second question. Apparently there was a minor commotion at the library. Do you think our princess might have been involved? Skull of the Witch. She shed pearl-like tears, you say? What is this? Nonsense fit for a dwarf shaving manual? No, this doesn't sound like something our princess would be into. That's what I heard. Now that I think of it, our princess is known for a distinct scent, isn't she? If you found any clues related to her body scent, let me hear it. Anemone flowers. What kind of flower scent? Nonsense. A princess doesn't want to pick. Okay, so let me pick on the actually obvious questions or answers. Goddess of Mirror Lake. We got proud children. Or one lead us. Tell you, bro. Now here's the last question. For the princess's most frequent remark this year was that one day she loved to visit the arena one day. That's true. That she must have gone to the arena of freedom. Got any information on that? Cat candy bouquet. All she had to do was shout, "Hey," toss a piece of jerky. We dwarves don't coddle kids. It's just not our way. That's all the information I gathered. Hope was helpful. Thank you for your cooperation. I'm sure it'll greatly aid in finding the princess. Bring more news next time I visit. That is not a good... I didn't tell him anything, basically. They did not find that woman. Character unlocked Alchemist Isabella. Hi. Damn. Every character in here is some bad deeds. Anyways. But it's been a perfect 1 hour and 30 minutes. Well, fellas, that's been all from Galvatein Adventurers Guild. I like the game. I think it's funny. I think it's fun. Too much reading on me though, and too much talking from me. Couldn't drink enough water, but it's okay.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the game. It's on Steam. It's got the 2 episodes, more coming. So if you enjoyed it, uh, go check it out. That's been all from me. If you liked the video, uh, like it, subscribe if you want to. And this has been Diplomat, and I'll see you all on the next video. See ya.